Hello again, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my wardrobe declutter. This time I'm going to be taking on the big jobs of the wardrobe and the clothes rail. So first of all, I want to say sorry if you hear noises of people coming and going. Our door is super heavy and makes a loud bang, and my husband is taking out loads of stuff to the recycling because the record label stock arrived today. We got 13 massive boxes of stock. There is so much to fit into this tiny space. It's a bit daunting. We're going to be sending some of it out to artists and things like that, so we're not actually going to be storing all of it in our flat, but a lot of it is going to have to be stored here. So it has never been more urgent for me to get really organised, to get really decluttered. My previous strategy of keeping it if I wasn't sure is not going to cut it this time, frankly. I'm going to need to get ruthless. I've got a gym appointment after, which is why I'm in my comfies. This t-shirt has been relegated to gym wear. I'm not going to be going through my gym wear because I just wear like old stuff to the gym. So after the gym, I'm going to be going to IKEA with Joe and we're going to get some organisation things, and I will take you through how we are organising our space to be way more efficient to fit a whole small business into our space. So without further ado, let me get my KonMari on and I'm going to get everything out. I hope you're ready for some ruthless organisation. Okay, so it took me nearly 4 minutes to just get all my stuff out because I have so much stuff in the wardrobe. Stuff hanging up in the background is my husband's. He's so messy, man. Let me tidy that up, otherwise it's going to annoy me all video. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and I'm either going to say keep or get rid of unless there's a really good story behind it, because there's so much to go through today. So this is just the classic vintage blazer. It's handy, keep. This I got in my Clothes Before Bros mystery box. This will be a keep. Keep. This black blazer, it's actually a blazer dress, I believe. It's originally from Topshop. I got it from Oxfam up the road. This is going to be my first declutter because I just don't get enough wear out of it and I prefer the Clothes Before Bros oversized vintage one. So this is a gorgeous blazer, but I am going to declutter it. Yellow suit complete with trousers, keep. Gingham blazer jacket, keep. You can see here there's the shirt that I showed in the last video, which I've moved to be on my clothes rail so I wear it more, and this leather shirt. They're both going to be keeps. I haven't actually worn this jacket yet very much, but I'm really excited to wear it with my Lucy and Yak jumpsuit. I bought this on my birthday from a charity shop. Underneath I have this sleeveless dagger collar shirt, which I will also be keeping. Okay, next up I have this gorgeous nude dagger collar blazer. I will be keeping this as well. This will be going on the declutter pile. This is a size 18 ditzy daisy print play suit. It is so gorgeous. It has the cutest little buttons on. I should have never bought it because it's a size 18, but I bought it in like a last chance bucket for £1. It was in that last chance area where things are going to get thrown away if they don't get bought. So I wanted to give that another life because I loved the print, but I think there's some size 18 babes out there who will rock that way better than I do. This blazer is matching those suit trousers that I decluttered in my last video, so this is also going to go. My wedding dress! I am going to declutter this. I am not planning to get married again soon. I did get quite a bit of mud on the bottom because we went to the woods for a photo shoot and I did have a train cut into it. My sister-in-law adjusted it for me. I am going to declutter this, but I might turn it into a T-length dress so that I can rewear it. But the thing is, I don't know where I'd rewear it to because it's an off-white. I don't think I could wear it to someone else's wedding. So yeah, I need to have a think about what I'm going to do with this, but it is going to be leaving my wardrobe. The vest that matches the pinstripe trousers that I showed in my last declutter is staying. This gorgeous little crocheted shrug is totally staying as well. This is quite a new buy from over the summer. The suede waistcoat, keep. Leather waistcoat, keep. Suede tassel waistcoat, keep. Okay, so this pinafore dress I bought because it reminded me slightly of the denim. Is it a pinafore dress or maxi skirt that the girl in The Shining wears? I'm going to put this on the maybe pile. I got it because I thought it would be really practical for my job, but as stated many times, I've lost my job. So I think, because of that kind of bad feeling that I bought it for the job, I think it's going to be time for that to go. This cardigan is an absolutely beautiful vintage knit. It's so big and chunky. It makes any outfit cozy. I absolutely love this. This skirt, it's a long midi skirt. It's really beautiful fabric. It's vintage Marks and Spencer's. It used to be my mum's, yeah, it's St. Michael's. I think she bought it for her brother's wedding, but it doesn't fit her anymore, so come to live with me. Oh gosh, these do get dusty. This leather jacket I got from a charity shop, and I used it to add patches and things that were sentimental to me. I made these patches out of old t-shirts and I fabric glued them down. My Hives t-shirt that I don't know if you can see how stained it is even on the patch. DIY or Die, that's my husband's patch, and this was a camp that I went to as a teenager. It's actually where I became a Christian. So full of really sentimental patches. Even though I don't really wear this jacket, I am going to keep it. This I need to make more of a priority of wearing. I am going to keep it. I upcycled it myself from a vintage dress from a £1 last chance thrift shop bin, so I am going to keep that. Hopefully having a smaller wardrobe will help me to see it more and use it more. I actually wore this yesterday, keep. This one I love, but I just don't wear as much as I thought I would. I thrifted it, it's going on the maybe pile. This one was a gift from my sister-in-law. It's a really nice maxi skirt. I am going to put it on the maybe pile. Wow, it needs to go through the wash, look at those stains. This I made out of an old pair of jeans and fabric scraps. I actually think this is kind of cool. I need to wear this more often. I am going to keep it because it's super weird. The weirdest thing about it though is that I used like an old t-shirt as like the base underneath, which pokes through sometimes. But yeah, I think that's really cool, so I'm keeping it. This is a recent purchase from the boot sale. It's just a really cute skirt to stick out the bottom of an outfit. Wear it with an oversized t-shirt or another dress on top, and it looks really cute. This one I love the colour, but it doesn't fit me perfect, so I'm going to put it on the maybe. This silk beautiful skirt is definitely going on my keep pile. This is the tube skirt that matches the red jumper that I showed you yesterday that I bought for my honeymoon. I will keep this because these have come in this season, weirdly. This one I bought while I was on holiday in Brighton in a charity shop. It is a nice silky maxi skirt, and my husband's cousin is having an animal print themed birthday for their 30th, so I will keep that for now. This is an old fast fashion purchase. It's a pleated lace red skirt. It's really beautiful, I really love it, but it has its time with me ended. I'm going to put it on the maybe pile. This is a cord. It's a yellow midi skirt with a ruffle and this gorgeous jacket shirt. It's really cool on together. It does crease really easily, but it's really cool, so I'm going to keep it. This was my first ever upcycle. I bought the dress when I was in school and I cut it in half into this cropped shirt and elasticated waist dress. It was like an 80s drop waist dress. Elastic had gone in the waistband, so I gave it a new life. The crop is a bit short for me these days, just in how I've changed shape and stuff like that, but it's quite a sentimental piece and that shirt is just gorgeous. So I will be keeping it. This was a gift from my in-laws. It's a really beautiful floaty dress with an asymmetric hem. I love the colours in it, but it doesn't always look the best on me. Now I've put on a bit of weight. They bought it for me a few years ago when I was slimmer, so I'm going to put this onto the maybe pile. This is a super cool item. It's a maxi 1970s collar dress in this stunning shade of blue. I am going to keep this. This is a beautiful item. This is like a 1960s maybe dress. It's this gorgeous maxi dress in this shade of blue with this tiny little embroidery all over it. My friend let me thrift this to wear to be a bridesmaid to her wedding, and it was such a joyful day. However, I am going to declutter this now because I can't see myself wearing it again. This is a 1970s maxi dress and it is a keep. I have a bit of a thing for vintage pyjama shirts and dresses. This one's a really nice simple piece. Although people do always ask me if I'm pregnant when I'm wearing it, I'm still going to keep it. This dress is really cute and then it has a frilly bottom. It's really sweet for summer and spring. This one was made by me. It's a green silk, I guess, shift dress. I made it with a Vogue pattern and dead stock materials. It's not a fail, but it is quite delicate. I don't know how many wears are left in this before I turn the fabric into something else. This one is stunning. I absolutely love this dress. It was a Christmas present from my in-laws, but the way it gathers in is just under my tummy, and it really emphasises when I have a round tummy. So I've worn this a couple of times with like things to kind of change the shape of it, but I don't know if somebody who feels amazing in it should really have it now. I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. This one was a gift from Joe. It is this gorgeous lime green and lilac strappy dress. It has zips down the sides, which is cool. Am I too old for a dress like this now though? Let me put it in the maybe pile. This was a gift from someone at my old church. It's stunning, I love it. It's a keep. I wore that on my engagement photo shoot with Joe. This one is my go-to wedding guest dress. I wore this to my brother's legal wedding, although I was a bridesmaid at like the actual celebration. I will keep this, I can't wait to get more wears out of it. This is another homemade by me, the telltale thread hanging out. But this one actually I think is a success. It's a mixture of different vintage fabrics. This fabric from my nan. I actually designed the pattern myself for this one. I'm really proud of it. It's a little short for me, but I made it myself, man. And I made the pattern, hence I didn't realise it was about that short. It's not actually short, I'm just a prude. Okay, this stunning linen white dress I bought from a charity shop in Epping for about £25. It had the label in saying that it was £80. Obviously, I got stains on it. I don't know if you can see them. Let me try and show you. Obviously, I stained it. And they're quite obvious stains, so I wanted to dye it navy. And I have actually bought the navy dye. So maybe that'll be a job for coming up soon. White's not really my colour anyway. I didn't even wear it to my wedding. So if the navy dyeing doesn't make me love that dress though, I think it is time to declutter it. Okay, this vintage house coat, keep. This dress that I bought from a vintage market in Amsterdam is such a showstopper dress. Keep. This quilted mini dress, keep. This sleeveless check dress with beautiful little embroidery on, keep. This vintage nightie, keep. This long jacket slash shirt dress, I've only worn this once to photograph a wedding. I did feel really good in it. Actually no, I have worn it a couple of times and I did get compliments on it and I really love it, but I just don't wear it very much, and it would be handy for wedding photography because it's that kind of like, I still look cool and feel comfortable, but I am not taking any attention and I'm kind of blending into the background. You can tell I'm arty, so you'll trust me to take your photos vibe, but I am going to declutter it because it hasn't done what I wanted it to in my life, in my wardrobe. Declutter. Lazy Oaf, you used to be weird dress. I have styled this up recently and really enjoyed it, but I'm going to put it on the maybe pile because I bought this and I wore it on my 21st birthday, which was a really good day, but I got my first tattoo on my 21st birthday. We spent it in Cardiff. It was a really good day. But it's going to go on the maybe pile because you can sell Lazy Oaf on for quite a good amount of money, so do I want money more than I want the dress? That is the real question. This is my go-to, just feel beautiful summer dress. Just if it's any summer day where I just want to feel a little bit extra beautiful. It doesn't look that good on the hanger, but it's like a halter neck and it's got this asymmetrical hemline and I love the bright colours. It's very me. Keep. This dress I made myself. It is this fluorescent yellow made from jersey material. I added little lace above each different tier. Honestly, if I hadn't made it myself, I'd probably declutter it, but because I made it myself and I just don't feel like anyone else would really want it. Although I did make it quite well. I've done like a double rolled hem. It's gonna go on the maybe pile. This is a recent acquisition. I love the colours. I love that it's kind of girly, but also kind of not. I really love this. This is an upcycle. I used parts of a different dress and I tried to make them into a bit more of a milkmaid style dress that year when milkmaid style was like the hot stuff. I'm gonna keep it because I didn't make it very well, and again I just feel responsibility for the things I made not very well. Actually, let me put it on the maybe pile because maybe I can turn it into something else. This is a pinafore dress that I made out of vintage fabric that my nan left me. It could do with some reinforcement around the buttons. The buttonholes are a bit gaping now, and it could do with some reinforcement around the top. I think it really does need some work done on it. So I am going to keep it. I think it's super cute. So I'm going to put it on the maybe pile just because it needs a bit... Actually, I'm going to put this on a separate pile. Needs fixing attention. This is a really good basic layer. It's a really good base to add fun collars, fun hats, loads of jewellery, belts. So I don't have many basics in my wardrobe, which means I do actually wear that dress quite a lot. Keep, I wore it on New Year's Eve. It's also really good to wear to photography events with just a pair of black trousers where you've got to look smart to blend in, but also not take any attention. This pyjama shirt was in my last one. I've just moved it to be with the shirts in the wardrobe. This and Other Stories dress has been really fun to have in my wardrobe. I absolutely love it. It's really flattering. I can just wear it any day when I want to feel pretty. I got it from Oxfam for £5 or £6, but has its time with me ended? It's going in the maybe pile. I made this dress myself, again out of vintage fabric that my nan left me. I really am proud of this dress. I used a dress pattern for most of it, but I designed the sleeves myself. They're kind of like leg of mutton sleeves. I love it. I am keeping it. This is a kind of flannel shirt dress. I've had it for super long, and I actually have got a small bike oil chain stain on it. So this is another one that I just feel my responsibility to wear it into the ground. Oh, this one's adorable. I got this a few Christmases ago, and it has this really cute ruffle detail around the collar with red thread. It's got a really cute little tie neck as well under the collar. And then it's a nice modest midi length, but I really love this. It's staying. I might actually change into this today after the gym. This yellow dress I recently wore on a photo shoot in London. It's a really versatile piece. I love the polka dots and the ruching on the bodice because it is just a beautiful dress. So love that. This was an absolutely sick charity shop find. It's the second to last dress. It is a Dickies workwear dress. It's stunning. I get so many compliments on it every time I wear it. It's so cool, it's edgy. Okay, and this is the final dress. I've actually bought this yesterday. It is a beautiful shade of green. It's a beautiful 60s cut. It's a modest length. I was just so drawn to it. Just, yes. I can't wait to wear that to church or to anywhere. I'm so excited. Okay, and then finally, I have collected just way too many shirts and blouses, and it is time to go through these. Immediate declutter. This I bought from an H&M outlet shop. Outlet shops are a bit more sustainable because they're supposed to be the stock that is not selling at other shops. And I'm not sure it really was a sustainable purchase. I really wanted to have that milkmaid type of vibe, but doesn't bring me joy. It's going in the declutter pile. This I made myself. It has matching trousers that are in my repair pile currently. I was really inspired by the brand by Megan Crosby, and I just really wanted a set of hers, but I couldn't afford it. It wasn't in my budget. So I thrifted a vintage duvet that gave me vibes of her brand, and I made myself a little puff sleeve crop blouse and a matching pair of wide leg trousers. And those are some of my best quality makes. I've actually got quite good at sewing now, and I'm so proud. This is a recent purchase. I love wearing this on a day-to-day basis, especially now I'm pottering around the flat all of my life. Keep! This is a big collar blouse. I love it. I bought it from a brand that was actually kind of local to me, but she's moved to Brighton now. She's a really cool maker. She's called Love Bug Shop. I got this from her Depop shop, but she also has a website. Stunning, love it. Would like to buy more of her pieces in future to support her brand because it's so cool and creative. This is a vintage white shirt. I think I got it for £1 from a charity shop in Plymouth when we were visiting there. It's got this beautiful stitching, just a perfect basic vintage shirt. This shirt I haven't worn as much as I thought I would. I'm fairly sure it's silk, and it's got this ruffle neckline, which is really cool to layer with. And stick out of the top of like higher neck things that it will be hard to layer under. I'm going to keep hold of this even though I haven't worn it very much because I see value in it. This white shirt I've worn quite a lot just to pull over things as an additional layer. I have discoloured it. I bought it brand new. It's from the Essentials collection, 100% linen shirt, and that really appealed to me at the time, so I'm going through a kind of neutrals, eco, earthy vibe. I'm going to see if I can get this back to white, and if I can, I might pass it on to a new home because it's just a really good basic shirt. This is a gorgeous, floaty, silky puff sleeve shirt. It's a bit oversized on me, perfect for when I was working, and the colours are so cool. This I've worn so much. It has a little matching belt. The only thing with these vintage shirts now is that now that I've put on weight, a lot of them are really tight on the arms, and I think this is one that's really tight on the arms. So I'm going to put this in a try-on pile exclusively for shirts. This is going on the same pile. Look how tiny those armholes are, especially because I like doing weights at the gym. Like, it is a bit impractical. I'm fairly sure this one is going to be a declutter, which hurts my heart because look how gorgeous it is. Look at that gorgeous tag. Look at that gorgeous pattern. but I think it's gonna have to be a goodbye. I'm just gonna put it straight on the declutter pile. Just know that every time I've tried it on, it's not fitted. This one, Joe got me for Christmas. It's stunning. It's got this tiny little dagger collar. The previous owner like prepared it by hand, which is just such a cute little detail that I love. It's sheer, so it's a really cool layer. Keep. This one, I think, because it's long sleeve, it is a bit tight on the arms, but it's not as like restricting, cutting me off as the other ones are. So this one I absolutely love. Look at that ginormous collar. What a vibe. Keep. This one is oversized on me, so I don't have to worry about the armholes. It's so cool. I'm pretty sure this was handmade. It feels 100% cotton or linen. It's that kind of scratchy natural material vibe in a good way. I like knowing it's natural. It's got these blue buttons. Oh, I love it. I got that from the RSPCA in Hackney. This one I upcycled myself out of Joe's old shirts. I added like a peplum on the bottom. It's really cool. I did, however, sew it closed at the front, which was kind of dopey of me. This was a really early project. Am I going to keep it or is it going to go? These were like destined for the bin anyway because they were a bit discoloured. It's going in the maybe pile. Oh, I forgot I had this little linen embroidered shirt. This is such a cute little springy piece. I've worn it a couple of times, but because I forgot I had it, does that mean I should declutter it? It's going in the maybe pile. This is cool. I really want to wear it as like a tie up at the front shirt. I feel like I can do some really cool autumnal layering with this. I'm going to keep it even though I haven't worn it very much, just because I feel like it's really cool. This one I got in a clothes swap with my sister-in-law. I think I am going to declutter it, ask her if she wants it back or not. I have got a few wears out of it and it is cool. Actually, should I keep it for that animal print party? It's going in the maybe pile for now so I can work out what to do with it. This one I am going to declutter now. It's this gorgeous 100% silk jigsaw shirt. It's a really stunning layering piece. However, I think it's a little bit tight on me now. And finally this one, I know this one's going to be a declutter. It's so beautiful, but it doesn't fit me. It is a size 8 and I actually cut the bottoms of the sleeves to try and fit my fat arms in. But it was not enough. I might do like a giveaway on my stories where I just say some stuff isn't in great condition and either do it for £1 or for free, like just ask someone to cover postage. Okay, so I've made huge progress. Like the declutter pile and the maybe pile are actually quite big. And so I think I'm going to see what I can do about wiping out the wardrobe in some way. But I can't believe that I've just gone through my whole clothing rail and wardrobe because as you saw, there was a lot of stuff in there. So yay. And I think that some other stuff that I went through the other day is actually going to go, like some of the maybes are actually going to go so that I can put some things back into drawers. Like it would be so cool if I could get my shirts back into the drawers and then have space for label stock in the wardrobe. So without further ado, time to clean up and get on with the next steps of this wardrobe organise and declutter. Okay, so that is all of the dresses, pretty much. There might be one or two that I've left out by accident, but that is pretty much all of them, to be honest, and I'm really pleased with how much clearer the wardrobe is looking. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the difference that I've made in my declutter today of the dresses. I've literally just spotted 2 more, but it's pretty much all of them in there. Hey, so it is several days later and I have fully finished getting all of the boxes from the record label away. I don't know how I did it. 3 more arrived. We ended up with 16 massive boxes and I have got every single one of them away, which is, I'm so proud of. I'm just so proud of it. So I thought I'd show you what we got from IKEA and how we've put it into place to make our home less cluttered, to make space for the label to move in, and how my wardrobe looks. So for this part, I'm just going to be showing you how my decluttered wardrobe looks and what I've put into there. But there are also other things that have been displaced from the wardrobe that have found new homes, which I've also got new shelving and new storage solutions for. So this is going to be just one part of an organisation series. So First of all, I have got this scarf rack for my vintage scarves. It means that I've emptied like a whole little storage box that was in the wardrobe before, and there's no need for that now because they can just hang flat against here and be a little bit of room decor almost. And these shelves I still need to sort, so please do ignore those. But we also got this hanging shelving unit. So it's a bit hard to see in the light. I am filming in the evening, which isn't ideal, but you can see here it velcros onto the rail, and then we've been able to add in this hanging shelving. So I've got my sports kit, Joe's music things, spare hangers, and then in this one we've got our bedding as well as miscellaneous accessories. This has taken loads of storage from our underbed storage so that we can put things under there and make space in the cupboards for stock. This is my husband's section, so it's a mess. But then just in the back here, past all of this, I have my few skirts that I kept just in the back here and my co-ords. And then last but not least, I have the dresses on the end. Let me take you with me. Here is my finished clothing rack. It is so much neater and less messy than it was before. And then in here are all of my dresses. So I use these hangers, which you will have seen me using in the video earlier, where you can stack hangers above each other. So I've got one for all of my white shirts, one for all of my coloured shirts, one for short dresses, and then all of my long dresses are here in the back. So that is a huge improvement. Some of the maybes have gone, some of them have stayed. Just a quick review of some maybes that have gone. This jumper, I tried wearing it the other day and I just didn't think it massively went with the other clothes I have. It's gone. This paisley set, I tried to wear it the other day and I couldn't think what to match it with for my wardrobe, so it's gone. I have also decluttered 2 bikinis because they don't really fit me very well anymore, and I've recently invested in a U-swim bikini that will grow with me. It's sustainable, made in the UK, and it changes size with you. It's very super stretchy material, so that will last me a very long time. So those 2 are gone. I am going to declutter these jeans because I've got a new job, so lazy apparel is going to be less needed. And I've also decluttered a scarf from my accessories. So, hey, it is me editing because I noticed that there was missing footage of 2 dresses that I actually did declutter. So let me just quickly show you them now. Both of these occasion dresses are stunning. One is vintage and one was a hand-me-down. Neither of them fit me very well anymore. So if you want either of them, look out on my Depop and on my story sales scene. I just wanted to add in a really quick clip to show you that I've decluttered 3 full bags for life of clothes from the wardrobe and from the drawers. Yay! Thank you so much for watching and coming on this decluttering journey with me. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more decluttering and organisation content, then please like and subscribe. Bye!